Hello, today I'll be giving you an in-depth guide to killing Edimmu. You might recognize them as those tall ugly things from dungeoneering because they are those tall ugly things from dungeoneering. Edimmus can only be killed while on task and require 90 Slayer and 115 dungeoneering to be assigned by Morgan. I'm not sure why you need 115 dungeoneering to open this door versus this door which only takes level 25 dungeoneering to open. Oh yeah, now I see it. This one definitely looks harder to open. The dungeon is located in Elf City next to that one bank chest that's famous for being the hardest bank chest in all the land to actually click on. Once you enter the dungeon, you'll need to run to the north and enter a barrier. Once inside this room, attempt to aggravate as many Edimmu as possible. Now die. Once you get to death, tell him you'll gladly pay him Tuesday for all of your shit back today. He'll laugh and say no. Tell him that the new death system is a convoluted piece of shit and be sure to check what your boss task is. At this point you can decide whether or not to do your boss task or kill Edimmus. I chose Edimmus. Now that we know Edimmus hurt a lot, let's be sure to bring better gear. What you need? Gear. Some festive Mexican robes. The head of Optimus Prime. Boots to keep your feet toasty. A pixie stick and a super bouncy ball. A slave amulet which I guess is made from the blood and tears of slaves. Oh, it's called a salve amulet? That's awkward. A cape, so Edimmus that come up behind you can't touch your butt. Wearing the salve amulet, will increase your damage and accuracy against the Edimmus by 20%.
What if I want to use ranged? Then what?
No, you have to use magic.
Fine, then I'm using ranged.
Fine, noob. Do whatever you want.
Don't call me a noob. I made you, and I can destroy you.
Kyle, please stop bothering me when I'm trying to make a video.
I'm the one making the video, you're just the guy talking.
Oh my god, fine. Then please just let me talk.
Okay.
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 Okay. What you need? Inventory. Overload so you don't get abused as badly. Some pet tubismal for your prayer. Sharks to feed your stomach when it won't shut the fuck up. And don't forget runes. We all do. I recommend bringing the usual Slayer items. Imp head, a box, novelty a sword, etc. Once you get into the Edimmu room, run all the way to the north and stand in the middle of this circle. Standing here grants a buff of 15% more damage against the Edimmu. I just lied to your face. Deal with it. At least as a bonus, when you use sunshine in this circle, it fits perfectly. That's pretty cool if you ask me. Edimmus use both magic and melee because they are pro hybrids and will PK your party hat, so be careful. Once in a while the Edimmu will heal 25% of the damage he deals to you, which will most likely not be anything significant. When fighting the Edimmu, you'll want to be using Soul Split and Sunshine as much as possible. As we saw earlier, if too many of them group up on you at one time, they may successfully beat you to a pulp. After killing one of the Mumus, or Super Mumu may spawn. You're dumb if you miss it because there's literally a giant arrow pointing to it. These have a lot of HP and have a chance of rewarding the player an Edimmu pet. They kind of suck to fight, but if you really want a pet, more power to you. The Edimmu is definitely a monster worth accepting on task because they drop the rare and expensive blood shard. This shard is currently worth, look it up in the Grand Exchange, you lazy bum. If I put the price in a video, it won't be relevant in like a week. At 80 crafting, the blood shard can be attached to an amulet of fury or any of the 3 high-level dungeoneering necklaces. This gives the amulets a passive effect that occurs every 15 seconds, damaging enemies in the area and healing the wearer. Remember, if you're having any problems with supplies, the really hard to click on bank chest is just outside the dungeon, so it's easy to restock. I hope you enjoyed the guide and good luck getting the blood shard. Hello?
My name is Optimus Prime.
Oh no, I think he wants his head back. I gotta go.